Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Kingdom 78, the channel where I show many different tokens that I own and try to help people buy them and not get confused of which is which. Today we're looking at Ryoshi's Vision. This is the correct one if you're using Shiba Swap. There's another like knockoff type one on BEP20, I believe, which is called Ryoshi. So you have to make sure that if you're using Shiba Swap and this is the one you want, the ERC20 token, you want to go to ryoshi.vision. So this is the one that you get rewarded by burying SHIB and other liquidity pools and stuff like that that are using, on Shiba Swap. So this token here I've had for about a month or two. It's kind of down with the market. It seems like it's trying to crawl back up in price. I have 5 to 7 billion of this token. They have all the information right here on the website. Again, ryoshi.vision. They have like a burn. They have like a 1% transaction. It gets redistributed to everyone that has like SHIB, again, on like buried on Shiba Swap, but it's got to be buried. So I keep getting these rewards on Shiba Swap that we'll take a look at here shortly, but I haven't woofed them, as they call it, on Shiba Swap, just because those gas fees, you got to catch them at night, and I'm still pretty much bang on when I said the gas fees go down to about 30 at night. I'm still noticing that most nights, 10, 11, 12 Eastern at night. Sometimes by 2 in the morning, you can catch those gas fees. I don't know what, maybe less transactions, they start coming down. 1% of every transaction gets burnt to the SHIB address forever. So this is good just if you're like holding SHIB by itself, like all these ones as part of their kind of Shiba Swap. They're different tokens. They're all good to have if you're, you want your Shiba Inu to go up. So slippage on this one's 2%. What else can we look at here? No bots. The website's pretty good. It's just straight to the point. Again, this is the ERC20 token. Grab your contract address right off of here. Or we can take a look at, let's see here. Where are we here? We can take a look at CoinMarketCap. And we hit refresh. Let's try to get the newest price. So it's kind of around the 8 to 9 range. It's got 7 zeros. So it'll cost you a few bucks to get more of this, since it's got 7 zeros. Today's volume 220,000 in that range. You can get the contract address off of here. It's Ethereum. Here's the, let's take a look at the 3-month graph. So it's kind of come down with everything else. But it's not that old. I think it came out in July. Can't remember the exact first day. If you want to get the contract address again, it's right here. So you just get copy, add that to your MetaMask, or MetaMask is probably the best way because you can use Trust Wallet, I believe, too, with the Shiba Swap. I just happen to use MetaMask. Here's everything else that you need. Here's a link to their Twitter. Here's the Etherscan to see the holders. Let's just check the holders of this because I'm not quite sure how many it has. So it's only got 8,878 holders. Now, if you want to see who's got the most, just scroll down and hit holders. And then you'll be able to see some of these are actual wallets. So you can just go through and see who's got, there's people on here with way more than me. They got trillions and trillions and trillions of this, which wouldn't have been that cheap, actually, at the price. Like, this would have cost a lot of money to have this many. Because, like, when I bought 5 or 6 billion, it wasn't that inexpensive. Like, it was well over, it wasn't $1 million or anything, but it was well over $1,000, $1,200 US to, to buy just 5 billion. And we're looking at people with trillions here. I don't know if they got the, if they got the bone and then they swapped it and, had the money from the bone. Some of these are actual, like SHIB Capital. Some of these aren't like, people's accounts. Some of them are like wallets and different things, like burn wallets and part of the Shiba Swap system. But there's enough accounts on here. You guys can see, a lot of people have, looks like they got good faith in this one. Again, not financial advice here, just another token that I own, just helping people out, not get confused with the other Ryoshi. Here's the actual Twitter. It's at Ryoshi's_vision. This is the correct one. You can get the contract address on here as well. You can just go through, see what they're talking about on here. They seem to have different stuff going on. Again, you get rewarded with this when you have SHIB buried. And they tweet quite often. I mean, not crazy, not like 3 times a day or anything, but a couple times a day, maybe some days. Now, if we take a look at, let's take a look at the MetaMask account here. I'm going to have to reload it again. It's just how MetaMask works when you're out for, I think it's over 3, 4, 5 minutes, something like that, and then it just kind of takes you a little bit longer to come in. So my Ryoshi's right here. See, it says it's only worth $435 because I bought it like when it first came out. So of course it came down, but I have a lot more sitting in the Shiba swap. So I have 5 billion and change here, and then again, you can receive, send. Make sure if you're going to add it to your wallet, go to add tokens down here. So then you'd plug in, you go to custom token, and then you'd plug in that token address, and then that's really all you have to do. Once you plug it in, you click like token symbol, it'll just show up by itself if it's correct. So it's pretty easy to do. Token symbol can't be, it's empty, so because I'm not doing it really right now. And then browser, we can go to Shiba Swap. Okay, I'm already on Shiba Swap. We can take a look at, I still only have like 400, 500 million SHIB buried. I have some doing nothing. I got more of the billions that I have in these liquidity pools because they seem to pay a lot more. You'll be able to swap like we're on the swap. Let's go back here. We're on the swap. So you'll be able to swap for it as well. So the bury, if we go to stake tokens right now, I have 741. I have other SHIB tokens not doing it. There's 741 million buried. I got another 404 doing nothing, and then a few billion in, because I have in the 3 to 4 billion SHIB range. I have they're in the liquidity because I took them out of the bury because they weren't really doing anything. And then when my plan was, I was going to take the 404 and start combining it with. I was going to unbury like the 741. I was going to take the 404 and start combining it with, Ryoshi and these other ones. See, here's Wolfable Ryoshi. I have another, it's not a lot, but I have another 28 million here. They just give it to you for having the SHIB buried. And then there's bone here as well. And then again, I have more bone. I wolf it once in a while. I haven't checked out the NFTs actually. So, I'm going to check that out later, and we'll do another video on NFTs. So the farm tokens is at the bottom. Let's just see what's going on here for the liquidity pools. I still have a lot of the Bone Ethereum one. Like I said, I don't see the point in wolfing it until, you have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. I believe, I'm just waiting for it to load. Sometimes here we go. When it loads, it pulls up your keypad at the bottom of the screen. So I have 500 in here pretty much, owing to me. I have about 6 of these on the go. I just wanted to take a look at the Ryoshi one. Okay, another 320 bone there. So I have 820 bone there. So at the worst case scenario, there's another 820 US. I have an Elon one going. And then I swear there was a Ryoshi one. Maybe they got rid of it. Oh, here it is. So Ryoshi and Ethereum, see, I didn't try this yet. So that's 74%, which is still, like I said, it's always great compared to a bank. I'm not giving financial advice once again. I'm just saying, do the numbers in your head. If you have the tokens sitting, you might as well try them both. Now, if I hit approve right now, I don't know if I want to approve this. See, they want $11.36 just to approve that. Like, that seems crazy to me. That's the only thing I'm not liking about Ethereum right now. I'm a huge Ethereum fan. I probably like it better than the Binance, on the overall. But lately, I have more Binance tokens because to activate that's just activating the Ryoshi Ethereum liquidity pool. That's not even adding it yet. So by the time you add it in here, you're talking a lot. Like, you better be making at least 74% because, you're going to start off 40, 50 bucks in the hole just from the fees. So, a lot of people want to swap, like, for example, the other day, somebody asked me about swapping Saitama for Shiba. Okay, but I don't, the Saitama price was high and the SHIB was down and the gas fee's high. Like, you're going to put yourself you got to just watch that gas fee and the price of one token to another because, it's pretty expensive. Like, you're going to start off so far in the hole. You got to have these. Okay, this is coming soon. I figured it wasn't live, so that's the NFTs. I figured it wasn't going yet. So that's just how Ryoshi works. Like, it's part of the Shiba swap or Shiba network. Like, it's not the one that's on Binance. I don't know who knocked that off or whatever you want to say, copied it. So if you want to get the correct one for Shiba swap, again, it's Ryoshi's Vision. And then like and subscribe to the channel. We'll just keep checking out everything that's going on here. The market's coming back up, and the rest of the tokens should come up, as Bitcoin comes up. And I like the whole Shiba swap platform. I just think it's like, when the burn and everything coming and everything they're doing, and they're probably going to have an exchange, and they already got the swap, and they have all these different things. It's good because at least you're making money while you're waiting. Anyways, we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks to everybody that subscribed, and we'll keep following. I'm really interested in the NFT stuff, so we'll keep following this. All right, have a good night.